It was one day when Alice received a call from her friend Eva. Eva said, "My wedding has been fixed, so you have to come my village." No excuse. Alice replied, "It's difficult to get leave from the office right now." Eva said, "If you don't come, I won't get married." Alice said, "Drama queen, I will find some excuse to get leave from the office and come to your wedding." A week later, Alice set off to attend her friend Eva's wedding and arrives at Mumbai railway station. She waits for the train on the platform, and around 11 pm, the train pulls into the platform. Alice boards the train and starts looking for her seat. Once she finds it, she places her bag on the overhead rack, sits down, and plugs in her earphones to listen to music. The train starts moving about half an hour later. It was now 11:30 pm, and the train came to halt at the next station. Just then, an old man with long white hair, a white beard, and dressed in white clothes came and sat in the seat opposite Alice. He took out a few books and started reading, and his gaze fell on Alice. But Alice was so engrossed in her music that she didn't notice. Just then, a tea vendor came and asked Alice if she wanted some tea. Alice replied, "Yes, please, give me one," and then turned to the old man sitting opposite her and said, "Uncle, would you like some tea?" The old man nodded and agreed to have some. Alice then asks the old man, "Uncle, which village are you going to?" The old man replies, "I'm going to my daughter's place. She's just like you." And then asks Alice, "Where are you going?" Alice replies, "I'm going to my friend's wedding, and it's first time I'm traveling so far from home all by myself. I have never been to this side of the village." The old man says, "Don't worry, child. I travel to this side often. If you need anything at all, just let me know." Alice says, "Thank you, uncle," and goes back to listening to her music. It was almost 1 am, and everyone in the train was fast asleep. The train was speeding along rapidly. The strong wind and the rustling of leaves on the trees made the train journey quite pleasant. Suddenly, around 2 am, the train came to a halt at a platform. An announcement was made that the train had been stopped there for an hour due to a tree falling on the tracks ahead. All the passengers woke up from their sleep, including Alice and the old man. When the old man looked out of the window at the platform, he looked frightened. The other passengers quickly closed their windows. The old man tells Alice, "Daughter, please close your window." Alice replies, "Why? It feels so good. It's so peaceful and cool. The whole station is empty, and it feels like I'm going to the village side, surrounded by nature." The old man says, "Child, this is not a good station. Trains never stop here, and no one ever gets on or off here. If that tree hadn't fallen, this train wouldn't have stopped here today. Please close your window." Alice closes the window and asks old man what happened at the station. The old man says, "I don't want to scare you, but it's better if you don't know." Alice replies, "If you consider me like your daughter, then tell me what happened here. I love listening to old stories." The old man says, "All right, then listen. Many years ago, this station was closed. People say that this station is haunted. Many years ago, this place used to be very crowded. This station was very famous, and all trains used to be stopped here. One day, when the station was very crowded and everyone was waiting for the train, there was a very large fast food shop at the station. Due to negligence of shopkeeper, a gas cylinder exploded, causing a huge blast. Due to this, the gas cylinders of the nearby shops also exploded. Many people died in this accident and many were injured. After that, strange accidents kept happening at the station, so the government closed it down permanently. Since then, no one has boarded or alighted from the station, and no trains have stopped here. People in the village says that this station is haunted." Alice laughed to herself and thought, "How has the world came to this? People here believe in ghosts." The old man asked, "What are you thinking about, daughter?" Alice replied, "I don't believe in these things." She got up to go to the bathroom. The old man asked, "Where are you going?" Alice said, "I'm going to the bathroom and will be back." The old man says, "Come straight back to your seat from the bathroom and listen to me carefully. Don't get off the platform." Alice agreed and goes to the bathroom. After coming out of the bathroom, she stands near the train door and listens to music. When Alice turns around to go back to her seat, suddenly a woman calls out to her. Woman says, "I'm so scared. Something happened to my husband. Look, he's painted over there." Alice says, Auntie, this platform has been closed for years. Why are you here? Woman says, we are traveling on this train. All the windows were closed and my husband was having trouble breathing. So I brought him here for some fresh air. But he suddenly fainted. Please help me and come with me. Alice says, what can I do? I will go inside and call someone for help. Just then, the woman's husband falls from the platform seat. She screams and is frightened. Alice is about to get off the train but remembers the old man's words and starts to hesitate. The woman sees Alice hesitate, gestures towards her husband, pleadingly folding her hands. Alice, seeing the woman's distress, finally gets off the train and runs towards them. Alice was shocked when she looked towards the train. All the windows and doors of the train were closed. She said to the woman, don't worry, uncle will be fine. I will go get some water. Alice said, wait, I will go inside the train and get it. But the woman replied, the train door is very far. Look, there's a water tap right there. Alice said, okay, I will get it, and went to get the water. When Alice reached the water taps, she saw that there were about 4 to 5 taps there. Alice turned on each tap one by one, but not a single one produced any water. Suddenly she heard a voice from behind saying, we don't need water anymore. Our work is done. Fearfully, Alice turned around and saw the same woman and man standing there. They looked at Alice strangely and laughed. Alice said, Uncle, I'm glad you are feeling better. Then man says, nothing happened to me at all. Alice gets scared and shouts, what a stupid joke. Both of them look at Alice and start laughing loudly. Alice says, I'm trying to help you at this late hour and you're laughing. Suddenly a ticket collector comes to the station and asks all three of them for their tickets. Alice says to the ticket collector, what kind of people are there in this world? Here I am trying to help someone and they are laughing. And she takes out a train ticket from her pocket. The ticket collector asks both the woman and man for the tickets, and they both given their tickets. The ticket collector looks at Alice strangely and says, this ticket is not valid. I want the ticket that this woman and man have. Alice takes the ticket and it's completely shocked. The ticket says 1990 on it. How is that possible? She says to the ticket collector, my ticket is valid. It's 2024 now. Alice angrily says to the ticket collector, are you trying to trap me from money? All three of them look at each other and stare at Alice strangely, laughingly. Just then 2 ladies come to get water and the ticket collector asks them for their tickets too. The ladies take out their tickets and give them to the ticket collector. The ticket collector says, look, they have the same ticket. Hey ladies, it's 2024 and it's no water coming out of the tap, Alice told them. Without saying anything, the 2 ladies turned on the tap and water started flowing. Alice thought, what's happening to me today? Her eyes fell on a calendar and she was terrified. It was 1990. A coolie came by and Alice asked him, what year is it? The coolie replied, 1990, and walked away. The woman, the man, and the ticket master stand there and Alice says, everyone is crazy. I'm going. Everyone starts laughing again and says, whoever gets off this platform never gets back on the train. Alice says, what nonsense, and starts to leave. Alice slips and falls as if someone pushed her. When she looks up, there is no one there. The entire platform is empty. Alice is now terrified and thinks, I should have listened to an old man. Alice hears loud, maniacal laughter. She tries to run away but falls down again. The same people appear before her and say, didn't we tell you, whoever steps on this platform can never leave. Their faces turns into horrifying, burned-looking masks. Terrified Alice screams, help me someone, please let me go. What have I done to you? They all come towards her. Alice closes her eyes as a hand touches her shoulder. Alice screams and turns around, seeing the old man coming to her rescue, chanting something. Sobbing, Alice hugs the old man and says, save me, uncle, they are going to kill me. The old man says, don't worry, daughter, I am here. Suddenly the same people appear and says, the old man, you will die too, along with this girl. The old man replies, you can't harm me or this child. I will take this child away from here. The old man took out a water bottle from his pocket, blew into it, and sprayed the liquid on the group. With a scream, all of them vanished. Suddenly, a train horn blared. "Come on, daughter, we must catch the train quickly," the old man said to Alice. As they reached the platform, they saw a sight that made them gasp. People were scattered all over the platform, and their faces horribly burned, and they were all saying, "Whoever steps on this platform never returns." The train begins to move slowly. Alice says to the old man, "What do we do now? The train is leaving. If we don't get on, we will die." The old man replies, "We must be brave now." He gives Alice a handful of white powder and takes some for himself. "Throw this at whoever comes near you." Then they both start running towards the train. Everyone charges towards Alice and the old man. They toss the powder into the air and the crowd recoils. With a great effort, the old man and Alice reach the train door and board it. As soon as they look back at the platform, it's completely empty and silent. The train picks up speed and moves forward. They find their seats and sit down. Alice cried profusely and said to the old man, "I should have listened to you. I shouldn't have stepped on the platform. If you weren't here today, I wouldn't be alive." The old man replied, "Daughter, forget about all this now. Go and enjoy your friend's wedding."